happened.
Let me explain that.
And so a lot of people will say, these are some of the lawlessness that...
No. Let me provide some education on that. Because sometimes when the commentary is out there, you can tend to go with actually the wrong things and not the right thing. It is not statutorily binding on the neck of the party that before they can have a meeting, they must go to the BOT. The BOT needs
or the caucus.
Or the BOT needs to be situated exactly as it is. It is an advisory body
and the
conscience of the party that from time to time will have things to say. And the caucus, you see, we enjoy the benefit of always having one leader that everybody can listen to. That made the caucus strong. For instance, if we have a president seated or we have a former president that's there. But right now, post 2015, we cannot really say this is the one man that is the...
You have a deputy senate president.
Well, the deputy senate president, the structure of our party suggests that there are lots of leaders there that are even above him. Don't forget, this is a party that has had presidents. This is a party that has had senate presidents.
But none of the former presidents are really with the party in terms of arrangement and what goes on.
You cannot say that. I'm not aware that President Jonathan has ever said he left.
Some of your party members have accused him of not participating in
I think they mistake his own style for those who like to kick things and
as if in participating.
I think his own style is a little bit more to allow the process to work. And that's the only...
By operating by proxy?
No, not by proxy, by not...
We've not seen him in most of the party activities.
Interfering meddlesomely.
No, not interfering. Participation is different from interfering.
The reason why you may not have been seeing him as much as you would have loved to see him is also because President Goodluck Jonathan takes the very, very conscious effort that he has just handed over power. The minimum he can do for the process and the country is to ensure that for some time he allows the new man and the new government to flow, that he's not in contestation of either media or publicity with the media, with the new president. That's why that is true, but that does not mean he's not working. But beyond the president, the congresses themselves, there is a way the congresses are called to be. One of them is that when there is a meeting from the NEC and timetables are rolled out, locations are advertised, congress committees are instituted, and people go to the field. Sometimes, yes, one must admit that people can hijack the process midway and they will get an undue advantage from what was set up. When you see us cancel, like in Lagos and some other location, what usually happens is that the leaders of the party at the national, once the complaint is a bit too much, they try to say, okay, gentlemen, we can afford to look at this again and maybe retry. But you know what? You can do the congresses at the ward and the local government and the state 1,000 times. It is still the structure that is on the ground that may win.
All right, Mr. Showumi, in the history of the PDP that I know, that I've studied, the PDP has always had one issue or the other, major ones at the national convention. If it's not before, day before, or day after, in fact, usually it has come on the day of the convention, the last national convention of the PDP. You remember?
Yes.
Was the workout by 5 of PDP governors.
Okay, let me...
Which brought about the new PDP.
Well...
Do you see another crisis looming now?
Well, you see, we'll get to the crisis part, but let me try and explain something to you, Shehu, and to our viewers. It is to the grace of God and to the stout robustness of our party and the strength of his brand that in spite of the fact that we're not the president now, we're not the one forming government there, people still want to stay in the party. There are political parties,
the people that have left.
Even those that are left want to come back. There are political parties in this country that you will never hear them talk about anything at the wards because they don't even have enough numbers there that can allow for people to be contesting. For the PDP, we have the numbers. And because we have the numbers, there would always be conflict of interest. This man wants this, that man wants that, and somebody usually has to get it. What one has not been happy with is that they have not been robust enough as party men, and they've not been loyal enough to recognize that sometimes when decision does not favor them, it requires them to have courage to be able to stand with the process. We're not in a race for just 2019. No, we're in a race to ensure that the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria will be a party that will last forever and stand forever. And if the Lord Jesus Christ tarries, it will always be a party in Nigeria. And we have taken time since 1998 when it was created to manage that brand without changing the name, without just making sure that the party exists.
Do you think the brand of the party is not badly dented?
How can the brand of the party be badly dented when you have to keep doing what you call brand?
You took the brand of the party to the election in 2015. The party was decimated.
That we lost an election in 2015. It's no reason to suggest that the party brand is defected.
You did not only lose an election.
Yeah, what
lost several elections.
Participatory democracy already includes that possibility. People must be able to choose. So it is foolhardy to think that just because we lost an election in 2015, there's something wrong with us. What happens if APC loses the election in 2015?
The fear of Nigerians is your party wants to be the opposition party.
Our party wants to be what?
Wants to be the opposition party.
We have the opposition party for now.
But you have been carried away by all of the crises.
No, we haven't been carried away. Listen, we are only in the process of changing the guard at the levels of wards and all of that. That's not all we've been doing. We have robustly ensured that the conversation around the politics of Nigeria and the governance has been elevated. Look at the issues around the padding of the budget. Look, we were in government at the time and these other parties were in opposition. That kind of issue never came up. For us to be having that conversation now, it's because our members at the House of Rep, the PDP members there, are doing their job. It's one of the things that you see now that is no longer business as usual. You must ascribe it to the quality of representation. It's not perfect yet, but it's something. And we've been engaging the process continually.
Mr. Segun Sowunmi, many thanks for coming on the program. I'll be a PDP member, and we're looking forward to the national convention of your party.
Oh yes, hopefully
what comes up there.
Hopefully we hope that something good will come up.
The happy part is that Nigerians want a viral opposition.
And they should give us a chance to
and that's why we want to keep you on your toes.
Thank you very much.
Many thanks for being part of the program. I'm Sean Akimbale. Bye for now.